Hey everyone, this is Lisa from Life in Layouts, and today I thought I would do an organize with me as I put away all of these layouts. There's actually not as many as I thought, so this video isn't going to be super long, but I did want to just get on here and talk to you guys about some of the things that I just don't have enough time to in my process videos. The first thing that I want to point out is over to the left, you'll notice a dog. That is Robbie. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it before, but we are a part of Rover, which is a dog sitting company, and we board or dog sit dogs from time to time. Robbie is one of our regulars, so if you happen to hear dog noises as I'm recording this video, please ignore that because he currently is demanding attention from me, and I cannot get him to go away at this moment. My July dark side video was a struggle. I was having issues with my iPad, which is what I do my editing on in iMovie, and it just was not cooperating. So my July dark side video probably could have been a little bit longer, and I will link it here if you guys want to go back and watch it. I knew I wanted to talk to you guys about some other things, so I thought, let me just get that video up and then I can figure out what was going on with iMovie, and then I can do another video with organizing. So the first thing that I want to kind of run by you guys or just get your thoughts on really is creating a Facebook group. I have been in Nicole's Facebook group being supportive and posting a lot of things there on her group, which that will not stop because I love Nicole and she's an amazing person and she has an amazing channel and she has an amazing Facebook group. But there have been times when you guys have posted questions or things that just need a little bit more conversation than what YouTube can offer. So I thought that I could create a Facebook group where we could come over and chat. And I can also post my dark side stuff over there. I will obviously continue to post it on Nicole since that is a collaboration. But there's a couple other things that I thought about doing. You guys know that I use sketches on my layouts, and I tend to use sketches over and over. And I thought it would be really cool to have a place for those most popular sketches, the ones that I use quite a bit, and then being able to post all of my layouts using that sketch. So I could create the albums in Facebook. And then if you guys wanted to create your own creations using those sketch or scraplifting me or things like that, we can do that as well. So it's just been something that's been on my mind lately, and I wanted to see if it would be something that would be popular. I didn't want to put all of the work into creating a Facebook group and then like nobody join. I know that there will be some few people that are like, absolutely, I'm going to join. But, you know, creating a Facebook group for 10 or 15 people just really isn't worth it. So let me know in the comments below. If I'd created a Facebook group, would you guys come over and see things there as well? I mean, is Facebook really a thing? I know that it is for me because I use Facebook a lot, but I don't know how popular it really is. So again, let me know in the comments. The other thing that I wanted to remind you guys about was Instagram. I do have an Instagram account. It's also Life in Layouts, but my thought process behind that is like life behind layouts. So it has lots of different things that you're not going to see on my channel. You'll be able to see more in real time the layouts that I'm working on. I also wanted to remind you guys that I do have an affiliate link to scrapbook.com and a cherry on top. Both of those are listed below. I would love for you guys to support my channel. This is a way for you to support me without spending any extra money. So if you are shopping at scrapbook.com or cherry on top, if you will click on my link first in any video that I have, it will take you over to either one of those pages. You can fill your cart with all of the items that you were planning to purchase anyways, and then I get a small commission from that. It just all goes back into scrapbooking. So if you love my content and you are willing to support me in that way, I would love for you guys to check out those affiliate links listed below. Now I did change up my camera here so that I could show you a couple of things. This particular layout is a layout that has an insert, and so I know it's really simple, you just put the insert in, but I wanted to show you guys what it looked like with the pocket page in between the layouts. And then I also just wanted to give you guys a look into my albums themselves. The last video that I did was really popular and you guys loved seeing me put these layouts away, and just giving you an opportunity to see a different view of it. This particular Christmas layout does have a flip flap, so I wanted to just walk through my techniques of putting the flip flap down. Once you get the white piece off, which sometimes that can be a little bit of a struggle. I had a little bit of struggles here, but I finally do get that white piece off. What I'm showing you here is that I take the bottom of the pocket and add it to the bottom of the photo. And then once I line that up, I will make sure that it is secure. So I will run my finger over it several times for that adhesive to be down on my page protector. And then we're back to me putting layouts away. And when I was editing this video, I didn't realize how much activity was going on around me. Like Robbie is like really active in the background. So when I opened this album, one of my flip flaps was not in the right place and it had moved significantly down on the layout and it adhered itself. I have no idea how that happened. Because again, like I'm really good about making sure that I go over it several times. It was weird. Have you guys ever had anything like that happen before on your flip flops? It was just a weird thing that happened, and now I feel like I'd have to go back and look at some of my other albums to make sure that it didn't happen anywhere else. The next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is my interactions on my videos. I love when you guys leave comments. It makes my day, and I love going in and talking to you guys on the comments section. I have noticed that I've been getting quite a few thumbs down. I have no problem whatsoever taking constructive feedback or constructive criticism, however you want to word it. But if you leave a thumbs down, if you wouldn't mind also leaving a comment and telling me like why you left a thumbs down, I just want to know like how to make my videos better. If you didn't like the layout, that's cool. Just let me know you didn't like the layout. If you don't like the way that I talked, that's cool too. I did have a comment where somebody said that I talk too fast, and that's really made me think about talking slower in my videos. So I do try to make my videos very enjoyable. So when you are giving me thumbs down, just please let me know why so that I can make changes if possible. You guys will notice that Eli came into the frame there. He was actually in my bedroom playing on the computer. He's really been into D&D lately. But he stood in front of the camera for quite a while, and I had to cut some of that out. So you actually saw like my mad face there when I was like, dude, like, what are you doing? Because I was putting layouts away and I wasn't looking up at the camera. And then when I did happen to look up, I was like, seriously, dude. So now I have gotten all of my regular family layouts done, and now I'm going through my Disney layouts and figuring out where to put them in my albums. The gingerbread layout I forgot to date, which was very frustrating. So I put that aside for a second. I am actually going to go and get a stamp and ink pad because I was like, these layouts need to be put away. I want to get them put away so that I am staying on top of this. So I did not put it back in the pile. All right. The other thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about was the fact that I have reached over 500 videos on my channel. That just amazes me that I have that many videos. I have been doing YouTube now for about 6 years since my first video. Of course, I did take that large break, so I did have about a year where I wasn't posting. So I have 5 years worth of content, and that's about 500 videos, which means that I have been posting about 100 videos a year, which just blows my mind. I recently went in and did a major overhaul of my channel and created a ton of playlists. I have playlists for basically every holiday. So things like birthday and Christmas and 4th of July. And then I do have fall because it's like fall and Halloween, it kind of all goes together. So I put those together. I also have playlists for different companies like Doodlebug and Echo Park and Simple Stories. I have a whole playlist for Disney layouts. I have a playlist for boys and a playlist for girls. And I really wanted to organize it to the point that I had the opportunity for those of you who do enjoy my content, especially now that I have over 500 videos, that you guys could put that playlist on and continuously watch me if you would like. So a lot of times when I'm scrapbooking, I will put on YouTube, and I love going into a playlist that I haven't had to create because sometimes that's a kind of a pain to do. Just going in, finding a playlist and playing it, especially if it has several videos in it and I don't have to continuously look for another video. So I did create that for you guys if you want to go in and take a look at that. I do have a few layouts that have been just hanging around in that pile that I was like, I need to figure out the dates and figure out where they need to go in my albums. But the reason that I was procrastinating on that was because I knew that those layouts were in these older albums that were postbound. I hate these albums. I'm not going to spend the time to put them in a 3-ring binder because they are what they are and they're here, and I don't really scrapbook before 2008. Like, it's done and I'm done with it every once in a while, but most of the time if I go back, I'm like, I'm not going back before 2008 because I know that 2008 is when I started using the D-ring albums. That's when I just don't want to deal with this. Luckily, I had just 3 layouts that I needed to put away, and they were all in the same album because back before 2008, I was able to get multiple years into one album. I didn't scrapbook as much as I do now. This particular layout that I created was called Fun Facts. I had found these fun facts in like a magazine or online somewhere, I'm not even sure, and I was like, you know what, it would be cool to have a layout about that. So I printed out the fun facts on vellum, and then I found photos that coordinated it. And it was things like most scrapbookers are college graduates, most scrapbookers are married, most scrapbookers print at home. And so it was like things like that. So I printed out a bunch of pictures for that. Then I had this layout where it says do your own thing. And I had created that at an expo and then went in and put pictures in it. And I just couldn't figure out where I wanted to put it. But I was thinking, I was like, you know what? I'll just put it behind the expo layout and just go with it. And then the last layout that I needed to put away was a layout that I used Keller's Creation products on. And then I slowed the video down so that you guys could see some of the layouts that I used to create. My style has changed so much over the years. I have been scrapbooking since 2004, and it was just very, very different than what I do now. Even the paper that I used back then, a lot of times it was just very simple papers, just a couple of pieces. I definitely didn't follow the rules of 3, the visual triangle. None of that was going on. It was just about getting the photos on the layouts. And I love looking back through these layouts as well. All right, guys, that is it for this little catch up with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see more of these types of videos. If you want me to create the Facebook group, go check out my Instagram because I would love to have you over there. Let me know in the comments below if you do give me a thumbs down, why you're giving me those thumbs down. And if this is the very first video that you are watching and you would like to see more double page layout inspiration, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thanks everyone for watching, and I hope that you have a scrappy day.